Hey guys, I just wanted to show you a quick, fun, easy look for the weekend, date night, anything like that. You can use second or third day hair. It's what I did. I hope that you like what you see. If you want to see more things like this, go ahead and comment. Make sure you subscribe. And if there are any quick, easy tutorials on your page, I'd love to see them. So tag yourself below. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye. I want to say this is day 3 hair. It really might be day 4 hair. But I used a waving iron and I'll show you guys what it is and you're going to be like shocked. I'm shocked. I still have it. But I I have an 18-month-old running around. Like, I don't have time to do my hair every single day perfect and flawlessly. So I have to come up with super quick, easy ways to do it. And I just thought I'd share it with you. I'm going to use stuff that all of you guys should have or like have something similar because I want this to like stay super simple. I don't want you to feel like you need to go buy like 5 billion things or a bun maker or anything like that. I'm literally going to use a regular hair tie, which if you have like little tiny rubber bands, those like clear ones, you can get them at Sally's if you really want to. You can do that. And then I'm just gonna use like hairpins. So here's the deal. I guarantee that somewhere in your house you have hairpins. If not, you can use bobby pins. It's no big deal. And I'm going to use a foiling comb. So any hairstylists at home know that these tease way better than a teasing comb if you know how to tease. But if you don't know how to tease, it's okay. A teasing comb or a fine tooth comb will work. So first things first, my embarrassment of the world. I'm gonna do a video on how to wave my hair like this because I've actually had a ton of my clients ask me to show them how. So I'm gonna do that, but first of all, I'm gonna embarrass myself. So my waving iron that I still to this day use, I've probably had this, like this is no joke. I was probably 18 when I got this last one because this is good old trusty. So this is a Revlon iron. The reason that I use this as opposed to like a professional one is because, and anybody who's a hairstylist can correct me, to my knowledge, there is no waving iron that looks like this. I actually think unless you're using like a, probably, I don't know if like Bellamy makes one or something like that, they are way more like condensed. Like it's probably like half the size and they're like freaking huge. Like that's just not a thing. And I actually did own one of those. My sister owns one. I just don't like the wave that it personally gives me. If you have one of those, you can totally use that. Like I said, this is like day 3. So this is literally like slept on, not curled all the way hair, and we're gonna roll with it because let's be honest, with a 1.5-year-old at home, who has time for this crap? So, okay, what I'm going to do is my hair is like parted kind of funny and I want to keep it that way because I want this to be like kind of messy. And what we're going to do is make it go over to the side. So we're going to start it like this. I'm just going to pull from my crown and I'm going to do small little circles. Now, it may look like I'm going up and down, but really I'm like going down and pulling out. And that's the key to like teasing your hair. So lots of people don't understand, like, they say, I can't do it like you can. Well, it's probably because you're pulling up and down because it looks like that's what I'm doing, but I'm really not. So I'm just gonna go all over the top of my crown. I have a lot of hair, so I may take bigger sections than you need to. But I also know how to blend it out. So if you don't know how to blend it out, I would stay with smaller sections. This is where like a teasing comb, if you don't really know how to tease, comes in super handy because literally you can tease it up and then I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of like a wreck. Well, you can take that teasing comb and not worry about deconstructing your tease, where like I have to be a little bit more careful about it, but I know what I'm doing, so it's okay. Okay, so after I do that, I'm gonna take this texture spray. This is just like the Kinra dry texturizing spray. I've talked about this in a few videos. I will link them below. It's also on my blog, which I can link that too. But I'm just gonna put that all over. And I'm literally just like scrunching this into my hair. So you can focus it on your roots, but you don't have to. But it smells like heaven. Okay, so I'm sure you can all see that like smoky cast over my head. No. Small spaces don't work for this. Okay. So this is about to be the most detailed thing you ever did see. I'm just kidding. Like seriously, this is so easy. I did this yesterday and everyone was like, oh my God, what did you do to your hair? And I wanted to say nothing. It's called slept on mess. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull it all over here, and now it's gonna like look like a side pony. I promise that's not what we're doing. I promise. So I'm just gonna like loop this in. Okay, so like your ends look ridiculous. Like I look like I'm from the 80s. Now, because I cannot stand to look at myself like that, I'm gonna pull down these pieces. So like I'm like gently pulling out with my fingers, like the pieces that I like to leave down. Some people don't like hair by their face. I am not that girl. I want hair by my face. Please camo the round bowling ball that is my head. Okay, so then like obviously like too much came out. So all I'm gonna do is take it, and I'm gonna take one of these hairpins, and I'm just gonna slide it in and secure it. Because that made that go away, and then I can pull like the little tiny pieces by my face. Okay, so if you really wanted to, you could leave it like that, like whatever. That's just not my style. So I'm just gonna section these. Like I have obviously some layers within there. So I'm gonna take this big fat chunk over here, and I'm just gonna, guys, I don't even know if I could cut all that out. So if there's some jumbled mess in there, my phone just fell, like ridiculously fell multiple times and whatever. Okay, but anyways, back to what I was saying. So I'm gonna take like kind of a big chunk. I mean, like that would probably be like a fourth of this if I were to break it up. And I'm just gonna kind of roll it and tuck, and then I'm gonna take a hairpin. And the only reason I'm taking a hairpin as opposed to a bobby pin is because I want it to be looser, so I can like let pieces flip out like that. Like it's inevitable, but I want it to make it messy, and I want it to be intentionally messy, not like, oh hey, you have every single piece but one hanging out. So, you know, and I'm just taking these and just sliding them up and over. And then I'm gonna take, okay, so like this is a really awkward section, and to get the thickness that I need to use the whole thing. So usually people's hair would be longer, so you can just like loop it around the back, and I'm just gonna shove another bolt or a hairpin in there. And I'm literally like, that one like lays, if this makes sense, it like lays like this on my scalp. So if you want it to be messier, you can take it and pull it out, but obviously like throughout the day my hair is gonna kind of fall, like you can see, because that's why I used a hairpin, so that it did that and I didn't feel like a crazy person. So I'm just gonna take that and shove it up in there, and then take my hairspray. This is really hard. I should have put a mirror in front of myself instead of just relying on the camera. Okay, I just pulled from like the sides of my ears. And then this is just a light hold hairspray. You are totally allowed to use a hard hold hairspray. It's just not my jam. So this is Strengthening Control by Pureology. And the reason I'm doing like small spurts is because if you like hold this down, I know you can see that, all of the aerosol, like you're just ruining your can. So you're not even getting any product. So you might as well just take like little tiny small spurts. Try not to eat it, even though this one doesn't taste bad, so that's okay. Wow, I'll just put it in front of the camera. Okay, and that's it. I hope you guys like it. Thanks, bye.